Bruce Karam is the superintendent of schools for the city of Utica.
I'm serious.
I know you are. 100%. And Bruce, I got to tell you, if we win, let's hire you. Let's have you come in and do, I don't know, what do you want to do?
Superintendent of radio production.
Yes, I like that. I think you'd make a good boss, Bruce. So I hear. They seem to like you over there, so.
Oh, that's great, Bill. Thank you.
Listen, we, hard to believe, because we really haven't had a summer yet in terms of weather, but
Right.
hard to believe we're already thinking about getting back to school.
Oh, yeah, the summer flew right by. It just flew right by. We had a very busy summer at the Utica City School District. Our teachers have been undergoing staff development throughout the summer. Our administrators at central office and at the buildings, the principals, have been planning for the opening of the new school year. Everything is right on schedule. Our maintenance department has been cleaning all the buildings, getting them ready for the opening of school. We've been touring the buildings. They've been doing a great job. Our staff, I got to tell you, we have a very hardworking staff. We have a great staff, and every year it just seems to get better and better.
Yeah. Some of the numbers are out, and they're talking about testing and how there's been improvements with Common Core and that sort of thing, and improvements with those who opted in versus those who chose to not opt in or to opt out. What are some of if you could think of something that in Utica schools that people would never expect? You always hear people talking about, we do this at this school district and we do this here. I've always believed that Utica schools offer so much more and programs. I think people would be really shocked to know the types of things that Utica schools offer their students.
Well, I think, and that's a great question, Bill. I think one great example is we offer over 30 advanced placement and dual credit college level classes. So if a student at Proctor High School enrolls into a dual credit college class, which we have agreements with 4 or 5 colleges around here, and if they enroll in that and they pass it, they get credit not only for graduation in high school, but they also get their first year of credit in college. So, I mean, we have a very vast offering in that area. We've been able to maintain that, and we've seen a lot of benefit for students through that program.
You're dealing with many different languages, which becomes a real task for the district financially and in terms of people, right?
Absolutely. We deal with over 42 languages in the Utica City School District. Our staff, I got to tell you, our staff is so dedicated. Language barrier, is sometimes very difficult, when you're in the classroom. But our teachers and our teacher assistants and the way they instruct students, it's amazing. It's amazing how they do that and the progress that we see these students make every day. It's just really the dynamics that go into it and the dedication on our staff. It's just unbelievable. And every year we're seeing our graduation rate increase. So, and I got to hand it to our teaching staff. They are second to none.
Normally when we're talking to you or talking to any superintendent in the area, almost always we're talking about some budget problem, some issue, some negative. But I just thought in this case, let's talk about some of the positives. The students are always great positives when you talk about school. But then there is the world of any inner city school district, and Utica is on the smaller end of that scale, but it's still a city school district. And the challenges are sometimes more than just educational challenges. And talk about, if you would, how the parents, how the teachers often step up for kids, and sometimes they're teaching things that aren't math and English. They're just teaching the basics of life at times.
Phil, and that's another good point you're making. I see it on a daily basis, our teachers in the classroom, what they do with our students. Then they even take the time after school to meet with them, to go over and review what they've covered during the day, giving them one-on-one or small group instruction. The dedication that they have towards our students and to the district is really second to none. We really do have a great teaching staff.
All right, and finally, for the district, for you, what do you want to see happen this year? What should change this year that will make your life and your school's life a lot easier and a lot more productive?
Well, a couple of things. The budget. I hope that we begin to see our fair share of state aid coming in, so that we can continue to offer support programs for our students in the many languages that they have. The budget is so critical. You hear all the time the cliche, money isn't everything, but if you have it and it's spent the right way, that just means a world of difference. When you're working with students that have high needs, that are at risk, it really could be it just really could be the determining factor on that. Another thing I'd like to see, I think, this year is that we continue to grow and move in a positive direction with our student achievement, our test scores, our graduation rate. I would love to see that continue to increase. Those, I think, are two of the vital things that we got to continue working on, lobbying for the money, and then increasing our student achievement.
Hard to believe, but here we are in August talking about back to school. Before you know it, the buses will be rolling, and that's just around the corner. Bruce Karam, Superintendent, we really appreciate your time.
Oh, Bill, thank you for having me, and it's always a pleasure to be on your show.
We'll talk to you after we win the lottery.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. All right, sounds good.
Bye-bye.